Peace and love, everybody. What's good? So, I figured I'd come by and do a quick little take, posit my thoughts about the highly intense face-off between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney today. Quite an intense build-up that we've been seeing, and it seems to all have been in complete culmination today as they met face-to-face here in New York City. Quite intense, quite the electrifying setting, to say the absolute least, okay? So Devin and Ryan had quite the face-off. The two men were on top of the Empire State Building. It made for a very epic atmosphere, being on top of the Empire State. They were doing their head-to-head there, and I guess some other promo. All the media was surrounding. Everything was buzzing. It was quite dramatic seeing Ryan walk out and Devin step up to him. And okay, so as they are walking up to each other and they begin their face-to-face, of course, the trash talking starts to commence, right? Once they get in front of each other, they start talking their shit. But Ryan, for whatever reason, begins asking Dev, "Where is your mother? Where is your mother?" And I found that to be quite bizarre. I absolutely found that to be quite bizarre. What the hell are you talking about? Where is your mother? And he is doing this and asking this incessantly. And as he keeps asking the question, redundantly repeating this question to Devin, Devin is like, of course not with it. He is not trying to hear it. He is not trying to have it. And what's his name is getting more belligerent as he's asking the question. And this just sets off the smoke alarm right in Devin's head. The switch goes completely off. And he pushes Ryan so fast and so forcefully that man flew back and his team basically had to catch his ass. I was like, what? Where is your mother? Why are you asking this man about his mother? I found that to be so peculiar. I can't even front. What are you talking about? Where is his mother? Why you want to know where she at? And why are you asking? Devin does not play such games. Why would you instigate something like that and mention that man's mother to begin with? Okay? And Bill was absolutely litty too. Bill wanted all the smoke. He's like, nah, I want my son. I told my son to go kill that man, and I don't give a damn what anybody thinks about it. He said Ryan committed suicide by signing his name on that contract, and homicide is what he's going to get on Saturday. I was like, gee, Bill. Bill was lit. Bill was turned all the way up, and I was every bit there for it. Like, yes, y'all, the games are over. Let's go. Okay, the talk is over. The tweeting is over. The shenanigans and the antics are over. Saturday is Devin's time. It was quite the intense face-to-face, you guys. I'm not sure if you guys caught it, but definitely go check it out if you haven't. I was like, whoa, this is getting very, very intense. Now, Ryan, of course, took to his social media after the altercation, of course, because where else would he rather be on earth besides on Twitter? And in true bizarre fashion, he begins, tweeting. I don't even know what, he begins tweeting the most outlandish things one could ever witness. He said, quote, "Devin touched me without my consent. I'm suing him for putting his hands on me. And I identify as a woman. So he touched me as a grown man and hit a grown woman. And I am LGBTQ plus. So now it's a hate crime." What? You feel me? What the hell am I supposed to say to that, y'all? What are you supposed to say to that? Real talk. What? I don't know what the hell this boy was, snorting. what he inhaled, what he injected, what pipe was he used and what was in the pipe. I just, what in the heezy? Absolute insanity. Absolute insanity. He identifies as a woman. Like, where the hell? What? I'm so words, you guys. Like, I'm really trying to, get the sense out of it, but it's impossible to. So on that note, I'm not even going to attempt to unpack that, because at this point, I would be insane trying to look at some insane shit, trying to make the shit sane. It's just not going to work. So I'm just going to leave that one alone. This man is all folly, all fodder. And it's bizarre. He's preposterous. He is mad. He is farcical. And everything that he does is absolutely asinine. What? Yeah, I have to bypass that one completely, y'all. But anyway, I'm glad that Devin let off a bit of steam today. I have no problems or no qualms with the fact that he pushed Ryan, because really, real talk has just been generating, and the energy has been sitting within, Devin, within his camp. He's been fully concentrating on eradicating this man. This man has been nothing short of a clown, for the past several months throughout the buildup of this fight. And, it's really culminating into, an absolute height right now that the fight is only a few days away. I know Ellie Seckback mentioned something on Ryan's page to the degree of, oh yeah, well, he pushed you, and, he better, hope he doesn't get fined and sued the way he did with Loma when Loma had to fine him or something like that. Shut your soft ass up. Okay? Mind your business before he come out there and push you like that for talking all the shit you've been talking about that poor man for all of these years. Mind your business. But yeah, I have no qualm with that. It's wartime. This is what we do. The stakes are getting high. The fire is set and blazing. All types of sparks are going to be flying, because these two men are due for war. They are due for battle in a few days. It is what it is. All the chump talk, all the nonsense that we've been seeing. This was a solidification of the fact that the grounds that Ryan is walking on and has been treading upon are being made clear that he is in dangerous territory at the moment, if he didn't get the memo before, because he's been so caught up in all the antics and the shenanigans and the save the children nonsense, and I was tied up and made to watch nonsense, and everything else you want to pull from of the past 2 or so months that this man has been parading around in absolute folly. This is wartime, so he's going to get this heat. He's going to get this heat. And Devin exemplified that today. So much has been said behind the comfort of that man's screen. Devin is ready to go. Okay, he is not for the talking at this point. Okay, these men have been training for weeks on end. Outrageous and outlandish things have been said by Ryan and his team. Okay. You talking about all the nonsense that you're going through and have gone through, supposedly, allegedly, in your childhood and all this, that, and the third. You're detracting from the positive narrative, the positive hype and interest in the fight. Now you asking where the man's mother is. Then the father's calling Bill's hair nappy and nappiness and nappy that, and at least I don't have to. The talking is done. Okay. There's nothing more you can say or do to save yourself. This ass whooping is hot and ready for you. And you're going to deal with every bit of that pressure. Okay? Devin is ready to zip his ass up and get him the fuck out of here. It just is what it is. I think this is going to be a fantastic display. And I'm excited to see the dominance, the IQ, and the absolute demolition performance by Devin Haney. I have no doubt that we will see a masterclass performance by Dev, and I surely would not bypass the notion that he will be knocking Ryan Garcia out. Okay, the waters are steep here, and Ryan is seemingly and has seemingly been ill prepared on the mental front. Okay, that's something that has always been, wayward, and we've been seeing this type of fallibility in his mentality, this fragile, naive, wayward, type of flighty, unstable thought process, and he put his words together one way, and the next minute he got all types of crazy, chopped up phrases, and he's talking nonsense. He does not seem rational or stable at all, and hasn't been. And I think that is something that has really been leading the trajectory of at least the whole vibe of the fight, is that this man is just unfit. And I think really that was a display of a reality that Ryan is dealing with, but he can't punctuate it in any other way. So it's coming out in all of these types of erratic behavior, but really what he's dealing with is an insecurity, and we're watching an insecurity at play because he knows he's highly outmatched, and he knows he's in way over his head with the likes of Devin, and that there are levels. And I think that the antics were a way of him dealing possibly with that insecurity. But anyway, it's all the nonsense that we've been seeing, the insecurity, the waywardness of his thought process. It's been that way since the fight's projection. His intractability, his capriciousness, all that he's exhibited are these types of things, and we've seen that throughout. And I seriously question his foundation on several levels. Okay, but anyway, I'm excited to see what is coming up. I believe they have their media workout tomorrow, which we will tune in for, you guys. If you can, check it out. And I'm excited. The days are winding down, only a few days away. And I am highly, highly energized for this fight. I cannot wait to see it in motion. But anyway, I'm on to the next, you guys. Peace.